Well, hello and a very warm welcome to Business Today TV. I am Chetan Bhutani, and Maruti Suzuki has come out with a set of numbers for the third quarter, and I'm joined by Rahul Bharti, Senior Executive Officer of Corporate Affairs at Maruti Suzuki India Limited. Thank you, Rahul San, for speaking to us. First of all, give us the numbers, the finer details. What really clicked for the third quarter, considering we saw the full and final impact of GST reduction coming in.
Yeah, so as you rightly said, the GST reduction sparked off a major change in the direction of the auto industry. It was degrowing in the first half of the year and or almost flattish. And in the second year, it sprung up. Industry in the quarter three delivered a growth of more than about 20.5%. Maruti Suzuki was more fortunate to have a growth of 22%. And within Maruti Suzuki, the small car segment, which falls in the 18% bracket definition, it actually grew by 24.5%. So the small car customer has really sprung back, responded positively to the GST reform. And similarly, it has reflected in the financials also. Net sales grew to about 47,500 crores approximately at a growth of 29%. Uh, Sequentially, our margins changed from quarter two 8.4% to quarter three 8.1%. That's a decline of 30 basis points. But I may add here that there was a one-time provision
Mm.
of some adjustment in the labor code because of the labor code, and that had a one-time impact of about 125 basis points. So if we remove that impact, there is actually a gain of about 100 basis points sequentially.
And sir, Rahul San, what is this 594 rupees crore rupees provision all about? What was the labor code impact that you foresaw, and what does it really mean?
Uh, See, the exact rules we are still interpreting, but as per the preliminary information available, we are revaluing the retirals.
Hmm.
So, for example, gratuity and leave, the absences, the value of that have to be revalued, and for that, a provision needs to be created. So, it's a one-time impact.
Okay, and how do you see margins looking ahead, considering this particular provision was being treated as?
So at least this provision will not exist. The other drivers of margin will continue. For example, commodity, forex, operating leverage, or sales promotion expenses. So those kind of drivers of margin will continue to hold. This particular element will not be there in the future. It's a
Understood.
one-time provision.
Understood. So during the investor call, we also heard about the discussion on engaging with steel makers on commodity prices and input costs. What is it all about, sir? And do we see some, some good or cheaper quality steel being procured so that the margins don't keep under pressure?
So I may clarify here, at least in Q4, we do not see any steel impact,
Hmm.
but there are early indications of some kind of price increase request from steel makers, which we believe is not justified.
Hmm.
If we keep prices in control, it will be good for the end consumer.
Hmm.
And even the safeguard duty of steel,
Hmm.
those grades and those prices are not applicable to at least auto imports or Maruti imports.
Hmm.
So safeguard duty is meant more for uh, safeguarding the domestic industry against imports or against sudden surge in imports, not for increasing prices of the commodity.
Understood. Small cars are now finally seeing a comeback, sir, with the GST-led recovery. Do you see this demand sustaining?
Yes, all indicators are that the small car customer is back and back with a bang. We've mentioned in the past that we've seen helmets in the showroom, which means first time buyers are considering cars, which is a very positive sign for India. The pyramid is growing, so which is excellent. And of course, 22% growth or 21% growth may not be sustainable in the future, but we'll make an assessment that after this growth, that immediate surge in growth pattern, after it stabilizes, what should be a sustainable level of demand for the next 1 to 3 years? We'll make an assessment.
Okay.
Our preliminary estimate that we have given out is about 7% growth year on year on a sustainable level.
And as far as demand outlook is concerned, sir, how do you see the next 2 quarters going for entry-level SUVs and rural markets as well?
So at the moment, fortunately, all segments are growing for us, and Maruti Suzuki is present in all segments. For us, the small car segment is growing. The Victoris has been received very well. It has got the Indian Car of the Year award, and all the features. So there's a great pull in the market, and our SUV market share is also gone up. So all segments are performing well. And at least in Q3, we are constrained by supplies and we are struggling to produce more so that we can meet customer demand. After that, we'll have to see on a sustainable level how much is a demand for the next 1 to 2 to 3 years.
And considering we spoke about the input costs, sir, any plans of hiking prices this quarter or probably starting the new financial year?
There are some signals of commodity price impact. For example, precious great metals like platinum, palladium, rhodium, like copper, aluminium, and maybe steel in the future. But as of now, we have not taken any call to pass them on.
Sir, as far as export strategy is concerned, what is driving growth? We know that e-Vitara is being exported to 100 plus countries. What's your FY26 strategy now, sir?
For exports?
Yes, sir.
So exports have done very well for us. Maruti Suzuki is growing faster than industry, and we are now about 46% of all car exports from India. Just one company contributing 46% to all car exports from the country. And the e-Vitara has reached about, as of end of December, and January numbers will be extra. So by end of December, it has reached about 28 countries, and we've done about 13,000 numbers in exports.
All right, so when 28 countries are benefiting from the e-Vitara, when would India benefit? When are you planning to get the car to India?
Yes, we are also very eager. But if we decide to be a global manufacturing hub for Suzuki Japan, we'll have to respect the urgencies of all countries. Having said that, let me mention the e-Vitara launch in India is going to be very soon.
All right, and last question, of course, you recently announced capacity expansion. Give us some final details of what would that be and what that would be catering to.
So with our full stretch, we are able to manufacture at the rate of about 26 lakhs or 2.6 million per annum annualized basis. And in Q4, we are stretching to produce at the maximum. However, right on 15th August, when the Honorable Prime Minister made that statement, we immediately took a review of our new plants that were under commissioning and asked them to be accelerated. So our second line in Kharkhoda should get operational in the month of April 26.
Okay.
And the fourth line in Gujarat should get operational within this calendar year. So about a 500,000 per year capacity will come on stream within this calendar year.
All right, well, thank you.
In addition, we have announced a greenfield manufacturing plant because we need to look at the future also. So in Gujarat, another greenfield location which will have a total capacity of 1 million cars per annum.
All right, Rahul, thank you so much for joining us, and we really hope the e-Vitara comes to us very soon to drive and review it and provide to the Indian audience as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a great car. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.